I'm the leprechaun. What's going on, guys? What's up, everybody? Tool video, tool time, tool update. The biggest tool on this channel is Logan, and unlike that, these are actually useful ones. This all comes from this company right here in Milwaukee. I spent a gang of cash with this company buying a whole bunch of new cordless power tools because I finally had it up to here, and I'm 6'5", so that's pretty damn high. And with all the power tools that I had like 4 different battery chargers, 4 different battery packs, and a lot of them were old battery packs, and they were useless, and they're tired, and they're worn out. So I've decided to join 2019 and the movement that the Milwaukee company is putting out with power tools. Man, they're, in my opinion, leading the charge on this stuff. You can get all this stuff from like Home Depot. There's a bunch of other places you can buy it. Go over to Milwaukee and check out the options that they have. And I actually went with the lower end of the spectrum with regards to what they have. I don't mean in quality, but I mean in price. Now, you get what you pay for with this stuff. And for about $480, I replaced every cordless tool that I already had and then added some more to my cart. And I also replaced some of the tools that I had that had cords on them. I've had this right here, that Sawzall, as well as this 4.5-inch grinder for about 14 years now. And neither one of those tools have ever let me down, and I have not been nice to them, okay? I will say that they are quality, they work great, and I'm not getting rid of them because I'm kind of nostalgic for it. But I was able to replace those with these cordless versions with Milwaukee's M18 lineup of tools right here, okay? I got 6 tools. I got a flashlight, I got Sawzall, I got a 4.5-inch grinder, I got a bitchin' impact, I got a drill, which is torque setting as well as hammer time, in case you need to drill concrete. And then last, I got a circular saw. Now, not a whole lot of automotive usage behind a circular saw. I was like, why would I even need this? I wish I could just get these 5 tools. And then it dawned on me, when you put a regular wood blade inside of these things, you can cut aluminum with this. So it won't gall up and clog your grinding wheels, and it'll cut a straight line much cleaner. So all of this stuff for $480. Now this is the lower end of the M18 line. They have a higher end, which is the fuel version, which is all brushless. So when I was shopping for this stuff, trying to figure out what's the difference between brushed and brushless, and is the juice really worth the squeeze there, the only thing I could really come to find a definitive answer on is the fact that the brushless stuff, well, it doesn't have brushes inside of the motors. Therefore, there's less components inside of them to wear out. They are substantially more expensive. However, the longevity is there, and the battery life will last quite a bit longer, apparently. Maybe if I was doing this professionally full-time, that might be an option for me, but for what I'm trying to do here in the garage and the amount of time that I actually spend, which is quite a bit, the brush stuff was just fine. To my understanding, the brushless is not any more powerful as far as torque settings for like your impacts, your ratchets, and your drills. So that's why I went with the brushed version and saved myself a whole lot of money when I picked up all these tools. So the decision is yours to make. Head over there and you can weigh out on their website the differences between the tools and look at their lineups and what they have. Man, these things have all kinds of cool stuff. You got a little tool belt clip if you want to clip it on here. The flashlight's got a hook on the back of it. Man, everything has a safety on it so you can't inadvertently like actuate it when it's inside of the drawer of your toolbox. All good stuff. Tons of different options over there from these guys in Milwaukee. Check out their website. It's almost borderline overwhelming the amount of tools that they actually produce. But this stuff right now, I've been playing with it for about a week, running it through its paces, and it is awesome. Like, impact is great. The battery packs come in different sizes. They have a 3 milliamp hours, they have a 5 milliamp hour. And when you go over to Home Depot right now, when you bought this bundle, it actually came with a 3rd battery pack. So for $480, I got 3 battery packs, 6 tools, and a charging system. And the cool part about these, they have a little LED indicator on them. So if you're unsure how much charge life is left on the battery, you just touch that button on the front and it'll tell you. Really cool to have. It charges really fast in the event that you do need it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this thing has some ass behind it for an impact, dude. It works great. And I was super skeptical on how these grinders would work, but it's great. It's actually quieter than my plug-in corded version. So Just like with the cable company, I have literally cut the cord with regards to the majority of my power tools. I don't even need my air compressor anymore, with the exception of basically just filling up tires. They have a substitute for almost every single power tool that requires a cord or a hose on their website. Go and check them out. And then the last one I got, I was so impressed with this stuff. This was an additional purchase. I picked up this. This is on their 12-volt line, the M12 lineup. So they have smaller handheld tools. This is a 3/8 drive ratchet. And man, this is almost as ratchet as Logan. This thing works awesome. So I am becoming more and more automated and super lazy. I figured at some point the cars are just gonna build themselves. I'm impressed with all this stuff. Head over to Milwaukee Tools. I believe their website is, put them down here in the description below. And they're not paying me to say any of this stuff. They didn't give me any of this stuff. This is not like an advertisement for them, as much as it may seem like it. This is just a really good quality product, and I figured I would pass that info on to you guys. If you buy these in a bundle, you can save a ton of money, okay? The initial investment up front may sting a little bit, but I'm a firm believer in investing in good tools. Don't get me wrong, going to Harbor Freight, the box stores and stuff like that, the big overseas stores, if that's all you can afford to get your feet wet and start building a hot rod, by all means, go do it. But if you can spring the extra cash and you want to play this game a little bit longer than most do, then invest in the future for yourself and pick yourself up some quality tools. These are professional grade for a home hobbyist. Like, you could use these on a job site, in your shop, day in and day out, and I'm confident that they will survive and withstand the test of time, just like my trusty old 4.5-inch grinder here, 14 years old. I'm going to pass this down to my daughters on their wedding day. That's it. I'm out. Peace.